Alright, decided to make a quick little video. Actually, I made this one a long time ago. I just lost the audio file, so I decided to just make a new one. This is me playing Deathstroke. I have never played this character before. I played him, I think, about half an hour in training mode before I started doing these matches. I just wanted to see what the big deal was, why people have such trouble playing against this character, and if I could make like a video on how to beat them, but then saw that there's tons of videos out there on how to beat this character, so yeah, I guess the job's already done on my end. This is the very first match I did, and just to give you guys an idea, when I'm playing this character, I'm only playing it against people who have a certain criteria. So in other words, if they have more than if their win-loss ratio is 2-to-1, or if they have like more than 300 wins. So if they're like a really 6 wins, 17 losses, I'm not playing this character. So you're not gonna see any of those right here. And I played around 20 plus matches and I lost 2. So I actually had those 2 losses on here just to show you exactly how close they were. So first things, I mean, if you notice the way I'm playing, I'm not playing just shoot guns and run away. I'm actually shooting guns and kind of dashing in there and trying to do some stuff. And right here you'll see me jacking this little vortex up. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, but I'm getting 2, 3. So I actually just made a little option select right in the middle of the match. So instead of pressing 1, 2, 3, I'm pressing 1, 2, 3, 1. So in other words, if I time it wrong, I'll actually get a 2, 3, 1, and that's what I just did it right there, as opposed to just getting just a 2, 3. And really all I'm doing here is like that little 7-Eleven day 1 combo right there, and shooting guns and the little vortex, which by the way is just you do 1, 2, 3, you dash in, and then depending on when you dash, it determines if it's going to cross up or not, and that's really it. Now this is actually the match I lost to. That one before was the very first match I played, and this one is a little way further down the line actually. And I remember this one being laggy as hell. I'm not using that as an excuse as to why I lost. I'm just saying you're gonna see some pretty sloppy play from both of us here, and also that my cross up is always working, probably because he can't. The input delay doesn't let him block it in time. I mean, the same goes for his side too. So, and then a couple of things to note. That is, I mean, this is fresh, man. I mean, I have not played this character, and I don't know how I'm doing it so well. And also, this is before the patch, although I did play Deathstroke just a little bit to see exactly how significant the changes were. Because if you guys noticed in the patch notes, they actually didn't tell you how many frames of anything for Deathstroke, but they gave it for everybody else, which is kind of weird, right? I think they did that as a kind of a placebo effect, because I honestly don't see a difference. So I'm pretty sure it's just like -1 or 2 frames of the difference, but it's there, so I guess people can, rejoice. A couple of things also. You'll notice that on most of these videos, except for this one, I'm actually picking Metropolis Street. Now I know a lot of people are saying that, especially Eris, who's like I guess the best Deathstroke right now, is saying that Ferris Aircraft is the best stage from Deathstroke. And that might be true if you're playing a pure zoning style, but as you see here, I'm not doing that. I'm actually going in there because I think his tools up close is actually very, very good. When I just picked up this character, I was just appalled at how much sense everything made. Every button, every move, every string made sense to me. I understand, oh, I know why I want to use this. I know when to use it. Unlike most characters where I'm like, why the hell would I use this string? This makes no sense. I mean, that never happened with Deathstroke. I mean, except for the stupid up machine gun. I don't know why anyone would want to use that. So the matches I lost, which I am putting in this video, which is only 2 of them out of 20 plus games, you'll notice that it's very, very close. They're not anywhere at all blow-ups. And I think this one is literally by a pixel. And I believe the end is right here. Yep. That sucks. Well, I received a lot of hate mail playing this character, even though I'm not playing them in the way that I'm pretty sure there used to be Deathstrokes being played, which is to shoot guns and run away and then sword flip when they get close. Got a lot of hate mail. I got one fan mail. Some guy saying that, hey, you're playing pretty good. So I'm like, yeah, cool, thanks. And this is the match that I was in, so I put it up there. Just, you know, a couple of things. I like to say a couple things a lot because that's my way of saying I'm trying to think of something to say. Oh yeah, so yeah, this stage, you'll notice I just did a 40% combo with no meter. I can only do that on this stage. There's that little interactable in the back that not a lot of people know about. It's actually called the Wasp, which I think is kind of dumb. Sounds like a Tom Clancy novel. Basically, it works if you launch your opponent, you use the interact button, and the do is shoot them with bullets and get you a free juggle, and the bullets do a ton of damage. And I can do 40% no meter, and I can do, I believe, 48 or 49 with meter. And I believe right now I've actually optimized it a whole lot more than I did way back here, which was day one. So that's why I think that this stage is a little bit better for, you know, not rush down Deathstrokes, but, you know, the ones that play a mix. There's also a car on the right side. You can actually combo into that car. And as far as I know, there's no way out of it. You just do the 3-2-3-1, and then you do interact, and you actually interact in the middle of your string, and then the tire will hit the guy before they even hit the ground, and it's unavoidable. 15% damage, no scaling. So if you're thinking of picking up Deathstroke in a way that you're not just, you know, like all the bad ones out there that just shoot guns and sword flip, he's a very good character, very fun to play. You're always pressing buttons, and his greatest weakness, in my opinion, is his reputation. If you play Deathstroke, it doesn't matter how good you play, it doesn't matter how sick your setups are, your combos, and all your defense and all that, you're going to be called a scrub, you're going to be called a spammer, and all that retarded crap. So, you know, just be warned. If you're looking for respect, I wouldn't suggest picking Deathstroke, but if you're looking for a win, and have fun doing it, then yeah, pick him up. He's pretty cool. And this is the second match I lost, the second and final match that I lost against a Doomsday player. Yeah. The only reason I lost really is because I'm free to throws. So if you play me online, just throw me. Please do that, so that way I can learn to take a throw. See? So as you see, you know, I'm not doing this live. I'm just doing this kind of over the video. Lost my audio file. Originally, it was going to be me, you know, just talking about. It's not so much of a character tutorial, because I said I wouldn't be doing those because there's too many of them, but more of me showing you what I learned in my training mode and putting them in an actual practice. Because if you're, you know, if it's just a boring video of, you know, me beating up on a train dummy saying this is a good train to do, it's kind of boring. So I'm going to try to do videos of me playing characters that you don't normally see and showing you what I've learned with them. Because I do play pretty much everybody at an intermediate level at least. There are some characters that I'm very, very good at, but I don't play them because they usually result in a rage quit and then me, you know, half an hour of trying to find someone else to play. So